Hello, it's time for a texture test. First off, we have to start with a nice piece of aluminum foil. Now I am going to test out some found textures to see which ones I like. For the first texture, how about an old laptop fan? Looking promising. Maybe a bit of wood grain could be nice. This piece, however, doesn't actually have much texture. I'm not really sure if it will be recognizable in printing. This is my Lazy Susan, or whatever you call it, that I use for wood engraving. And this one has an interesting pattern. It looks like it might work. This is probably too soft, but let's try anyway. Yeah, definitely soft. I wonder if a dried sponge might work. Nope. How about an old lino cut? It's picking up quite clearly. Here's a block from one of my old wood cuts, and this one has a lovely texture. I like this bit on the back too. The numbers on my ruler have a little bit of an indent, so I'm going to see if I can capture that. It's hard to hold it in place, but it did sort of pick up a bit of those numbers. Okay, I think I have space for one more. Time to try the studio fan. I now have a variety of textures on this foil. I'm going to etch it and see how it prints. Hopefully it will give me inspiration to work with some found textures in future prints. Now that it's been etched, let's see how it prints. No big surprises how it's rolling up. The softer materials I tried clearly did not work very well. Looking at the plate, the ones that are most appealing to me are the textures from the laptop fan, the Lazy Susan, and my old wood blocks. Now, I normally print my kitchen lithos on Gampi-based papers, but today I'm going to be using regular printer paper just to make things inexpensive. This is a wooden baran that I picked up in Korea, but my favorite is my trusty wooden spoon. First brand is definitely light. I'm just gonna up the ink and roll a few times more over for the next one. There's nothing really surprising about how this is printing. And of course, as an image right now, you know, it's just a test. But what I do find really exciting is the potential. This gives me a lot of ideas of how I could harness this sort of thing in my future work. And I'm really excited in finding the right texture for the next print. Plate so far is really stable. What you do notice, if I zoom in here, and here, I've got some big wrinkles that are definitely printing. So if I scan over to the prints, you can really see them. And those are the softer materials that I was trying to capture the textures for. So that just shows that's really not working. It is stretching the foil too much and causing some wrinkles that you just can't buff out. But not surprisingly, the ones that I like the look of printed is the same ones I liked on the look of foil, which is the texture in that laptop fan, the one on that Lazy Susan, and I really like this texture from the woodcut. The one that's the most disappointing is this wood texture, and I definitely didn't have the right kind of wood. However, I think an imitation wood grain would actually give more of the result that I'm looking for. Okay, that wraps up another little experiment in kitchen lithography in my home studio. Thank you for watching, and see you again next time.